Welcome all my YouTubers. This is the weekly update for week 5 at the Louisiana Bucket Brigade. Again, it's me, Artay, your African American Environmental Justice Corps Fellow, and I just want to update you on what's been happening for the past 2 weeks. Last week was the week of July 6th, and as you could probably see, no video came up that week, and today is the week of July 13th. So I just want to give you a little update on what's been happening for the past 2 weeks in the Louisiana Bucket Brigade office, because it's been really busy, as you can see why I haven't put up a video. So last week, Dow Chemical released a lot of ethyl acrylate in the community of Hahnville/Garyville, and the stench was so bad, people had to be evacuated, and there's health effects in that community as far as throats burning, nausea, headaches, and just respiratory problems all around. So ethyl acrylate is known to be a carcinogen at high levels, and so it was the Bucket Brigade's job to see how the release was affecting the community. So on Friday, we did health surveys in the community and found that 74% of the people have been suffering with health effects and are still suffering the health effects from the release. So this week was a different week as far as dealing with Dow's chemical release, but all my goals got changed to work with Dow. So this week, we had a press conference about Dow's chemical release, because while they said it was a faulty vent valve, as you see my quotation mark, the whole top of the tank has collapsed and Dow is not saying anything. So Dow needs to be held accountable for what happened to these people, and if it's a faulty vent valve, what has happened to the tank, and what's the actual true story of what's happened. So my community work has continued. I'm back on the road this week. I went to Norco last night, had a meeting with the Bethune High School people, and they're doing a very good job. They've named themselves the Bethune Alumni Association, and they're really doing a lot of work as far as getting a memorial for Bethune. It's important to them. They want their grandkids and great-grandkids and ancestors to come up and say, my granddad went to this school, my dad went to this school. So earlier in the week, I went to Baton Rouge next to ExxonMobil, and the interviews in that community were very touching, because they've just been suffering the health effects for so long, and me being there for that short amount of time, I could feel the health effects, and I had only been there for 2 hours interviewing them. So it was definitely an interesting experience to go there. We went to the East and listened to Dr. Barbara Wright from the D-South Center, and also Mr. Bradley Angel about plasma arc technology. And this is a new technology that they're trying to bring in New Orleans community as a way to get rid of all their trash, as you see my quotation marks again. And their trash, they want to incinerate it, but these companies, they're very tricky as far as they say they have successful running facilities, and they also, when they show pictures, they crop out the stack of what is actually going to be dumped on the people from the trash incineration, but they don't call it incineration. It's a new technology, a new risky technology. So that's all for this week's weekly update, the 2-week update. Come again and visit us at the Louisiana Bucket Brigade, and we always look forward to seeing you. Have a great weekend.